It is 12:25 a.m. I was sleeping soundly, and at 11:30, a young deer was just outside of my tent, and I couldn't scare it away. I got out, started crinkling my water bottles, and finally took off. It has come back 5 times in about an hour. So I finally just put my shoes on, put on the white light, and chased this deer through the woods. Now I'm going to try to go back to sleep. It is 6:15, and the deer that woke me up at 11:30 was here until 6:05 this morning when I just woke up again, waking me up all night long. A few times it came like within maybe 6 feet of my tent and like almost growled at me. It was like until I woke up, and then would take off 20 feet and come right back. Needless to say, I did not sleep well. All right, let's try this again. Good morning. I've not had much sleep, as you know. And some, like, bads, I don't know, like, it's not a good person, but I feel better knowing that Hollywood had the same. We all got up. Hollywood said he didn't sleep at all, that dang deer. Kept him up all night. Cece, on the other hand, is like, deer?
Great.
She had no idea any of this went on all night long. So from 11:33 till 6:05, that deer just hung out. I guess back and forth between Hollywood and Ice Tents. So I do have some, I have chocolate carnation drink mix this time. So I put one of those in here and a couple packs of coffee. So I'm gonna have me an iced walking coffee. And it's gonna be a great, great day. It is 7:30 a.m. and I don't know, I'm telling you, the Southern Cascades are growing on me. I've been really enjoying the last week or so of this far North California. I love it when the trails open, kind of like side ridgeline walks with big views. It seems we're still going down into spots where we get a lot of overgrowth, like I guess between the ridges or whatever. But for the most part, I've really liked the hiking lately. But what's not to like? Look at this. It's gorgeous. It's always interesting when these signs have been through fires and burnt. No idea what that one was. That was definitely a PCT logo at one point. These deer here really like to get close. How close we gonna get, little girl? This looks like an old burn zone. There's a lot of growth on the floor, very thick. The trees, a lot of them already have fallen. So I don't know how many years ago this would have been, but it definitely looks different than some of the others. It is 10:26. Just took a break, got some water, and I had some water, but it was kind of warm from last night, so I dumped out all my water, got a good fresh cold liter, put some electrolytes in it, had a snack, cleaned out my shoes, things like that. It's nice my gaiters, I don't know if I ever told you all this before, my gaiters started kind of ripping and coming apart. And then through all the water in the Sierra, the Velcro wouldn't stick on the back of the shoes. So they were becoming a nuisance. I definitely get more stuff in my shoes and I gotta stop occasionally and shake them out. But it is nice not having the gaiters. I did see at the outfitter back in the whatever town we were just in, they had my size of Dirty Girl gaiters, but they were like pink leopard print. So I didn't get them. Let's see, Hollywood showed up there. As I was leaving the water source, he was going to get there. And you know, he's been cold soaking now, so he was going to get his cold soak ramen together, or get it started soaking, or whatever you call it. I don't even know. We're probably 9 miles in or so. I haven't really looked. Somewhere around there. And we've done most of the descent. Now it's just going to be a while of a gradual descent. Then this, I don't even know if it's a town. Where we're going, Sayed Valley. They've got a market and an RV park. I don't really know if there's other stuff there or not. But the trail is the road that goes through. And I believe it's a 7-mile road walk into town. Our shuttle driver yesterday told us that there's a trail angel, it's a friend of hers that lives on that road. And he got a really nice porch to sit on. And he welcomes hikers, and he's got, I think, soda and beer for us on his porch. So hopefully we find that. And yeah, it's, I think, 23.5 all the way into town. Depending on what time we get there, since it's mostly downhill and flat, I think we'll be there late afternoon. I presume we will probably get our resupply, maybe get something to eat, like at the market or whatever the options are there. And I'm kind of hoping that we will have plenty of time to go out of town a couple miles to at least get up to 25 for the day. It's been a lovely hike this morning. There's been some overgrowth here and there, but for the most part, it's always nice when you could just kind of amble along. Singing a song. No, we never. We know I shouldn't be singing. All right, there's a deer on trail here. I just bailed off the side. There's a tiny, tiny baby. Ooh. Where'd your baby go? Ooh, look, they're so cute. All right, those baby deer were cute. It's the first ones I've seen on this trail, I think, with spots. So I never did get very good footage of the babies. The trail switched back down below where they kind of bailed off. And I was excited about maybe getting them again, but I didn't. Got down to the bottom. There was a water source just back there, maybe 100 yards now. And Cece was sitting there having a break. And she said that she got some really good footage and got really close to the babies, like on the trail, because she said she saw them on the switchbacks when she was just above them. She said it was so cute she cried. You know, we started off this morning up higher with the big views. Most of the morning since, we've been in weeds. Just walking through. This is not bad right here. Some of it you had to like literally climb through. All right, we just had lunch at this water source. It's very overgrown, except for this one rock. All three of us lined up on this one rock and ate. And now we are headed on. We got about, I think about 4 miles to the road walk. And then that's about 7. So we got about 11, maybe a little shade left, to Sayed Valley. All right, so just a reminder, the Pacific Crest Trail is 2,650 miles. 0.1 ago, or just close to that, I hit 1,650 miles. So that means I have less than 1,000 miles to go, which is crazy. Crazy to think that. In some ways, it seems like shouldn't have that much, but in most ways, it seems like I can't believe there's only that much. Especially with all the current fire closures. There's probably, I don't know, somewhere between 120 and 140 miles of trail currently north of us, currently closed. But that changes a good bit, so probably of actual hiking because of the closures, we're well under 1,000, but it is now officially less than 1,000 total trail miles from the Canadian border. That feels good. That feels real good. All right, it's 90 degrees in the shade, and we in the sun. All right, we just met Brian and his, what was the dog's name?
Nova.
And his dog, Nova. He was out here on the road picking blackberries. And this morning when we were talking about getting the sodies from this guy's house, I said, man, I wonder if they have a Modelo, because that's kind of been, I've never really drank Modelos until this trail. And Holly was like, yeah, probably not. Look what was on top. So it got me a Modelo. There was also a Dr. Pepper, and I was like really torn. But since it was a Modelo, I got this. Cece got a White Claw, and he had a cooler on his side-by-side. So he told us just to take it out of there. But then he told us we could go up to his porch, and he has stuff up there and Wi-Fi, and we don't know where the heck Hollywood is. We haven't seen him in a while. And we can see a long way back and don't see him. So I think we're gonna walk up to the porch and wait for Hollywood. All right, here is Brian's place, Trail Magic. So this is Brian's house. Now, I don't know how far up here we gotta go, but we gotta climb a hill. But for a sody and a chair and a Wi-Fi for a minute may be worth it. Wow, look at this. Brian has got an awesome place. Full wraparound porch. Really nice looking log cabin. Woo-wee. All right, I am sitting on Brian's porch, and it is an amazing porch. Cece's in a hammock. Hollywood's chilling. We got Wi-Fi. Brian is a true trail angel. Thank you very much. Speaking of that, I heard a saying, or a term, I guess, on the PCT a month or so ago. This guy was calling people who do trail magic trail magicians instead of trail angels, and I thought that was funny. So I have, in the last couple days here, I've had trail magic sent from 2 people, virtual trail magic. Both are some of the best supporters that have sent magic several times. So thank you, Greg and Kawanda, and thank you, Mark O. And I have a question for you all. Are you trail magicians or trail angels? Put in comments what y'all think. Should we be calling people that provide trail magic trail magicians? It sounds reasonable to me. All right, we're back to road walking. It's a couple minutes before 5 p.m. Brian's porch was amazing. He had some music playing and some speakers. It was a great vibe. I could have fallen asleep sitting there. But the store closes for resupply, and we have 2.5 miles to go to get there, or actually 2.1, I think. And Cece has a package to pick up there as well, so we have to make it there. And then we got to go at least another 0.5 after that to a campground or RV place or something. So yeah, we got to go at least to there, or maybe onto the trail a little further. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. So this is actually the PCT along this road with almost no shoulder. This looks like less of a market than I anticipated. Okay, so we got to the Sayed Valley store, and Cece had already told us that she may have too much in her box. So told Jake and I not to resupply until she got her box. Well, the guy said you have 2 boxes. So one of the boxes was addressed to Crater Lake. Somehow they're both here. So she had like what, 10 days or
7 days.
She had like 400 days of food. So we all resupplied out of her box, and she still has stuff to put in a hiker box. So we lucked out there. We're gonna figure out what we're gonna do here, and I gotta figure out something for dinner from the store. Other than that, good to go. All right, so we left the store. I think we pretty much decided we're gonna stay at this RV park tonight. It's already getting close to, I don't know, like 6:30 or 7 or something. They have burgers, we think. And yeah, some guy just pulled up and asked if we were going back to the trail tonight. He said he just saw a mountain lion cross the road, not even 1/8 of a mile from the trailhead. So now I'm excited. I want to go see this mountain lion. But we probably won't be seeing one of them. If I do see one, I want to see it far away, or like with a big canyon between me and it. All right, so we're at the RV park place. I don't know what it's called. They had, let's see, it was $15 per tent, and then it was free cold showers without a towel. Cold shower with a towel, $3. Hot shower, $10. I got cold shower with a towel, and it was worth it. Hollywood is going to take a cold shower without a towel, and Cece is going to take a cold shower with a towel. And then we got burgers, and they were really good burgers. The guy grilled us some burgers here. I had a double cheeseburger, and then he had like onions, tomatoes, lettuce, a bag of chips. They have charging. It's actually a really nice setup here. So we stayed. There's several other hikers here. Seems to be a pretty chill group, so that's good, because you know we don't like the people that are too fun. Yeah, there's Wi-Fi even from the tent, like and it's like the yard area that we had to camp in. So far we've only been there like an hour or so, but it's great. All right, everybody, I'm in my tent. It is time for bed. So have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.